reviews, and today we've got the iPhone XR. Before I review this, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. It'd be greatly appreciated. So let's start getting this guy open. So, first what we want to do is just peel this back. That protective plastic covering. Okay, and then we just remove all that plastic. A lot of stuff going to the landfill. But Apple is being a little more cautious about how much plastic they're dumping in to landfills, and now they're not giving any of those headphones away. New headphones that they're developing. You have to purchase them separately. So let's just open this up, and here we have our yellow phone. Now, if you don't already know, the color of your phone is given away by the color of iPhone, Apple, the Apple symbol, and the color of the box. This tells you it's yellow. Depending on what color this is, that'll tell you the color of the phone, and you can choose which color when you order it. But I think you already get that. Anyways, let's open this guy. I just want to state, this phone is very delicate. More delicate than some of the other phones I've had. But it's a very nice looking phone. And just wanted to show you all the yellow. If you don't like yellow, I'm going to be doing a comparison to another color I have. So there. Now you can see that it feels like glass on the back. And then here it's sort of more of an aluminum yellow with little bands there. Then it's got this plastic covering before you put the real covering on that you have to do yourself. And I don't want to bore you with the look of the phone. So let me just keep the phone away. And let's take a look at the accessories. So our first accessory is, of course, the charging cord with two different ports. This lightning port, I believe, yeah, for plugging it in. And then this port, I am not fully sure how to use this. But of course, that's not what this review is about. Now, you also have these little cards that tell you about the phone. I'm seeing some other people review this. I think they actually came with another round of cards, sort of like a manual, but I don't think they're giving those out. Maybe because they want to stop giving to the landfill. So anyways, these just give you some of the stuff on power on, how to turn it on. Press and hold the side button, so the off button, to turn on phone or activate Siri. Then of course, you get your tool to input a SIM card. You get some more good instructions, and this sticker if you really wanted to apply it. But that's just some other stuff. And we'll move on to the actual phone. So, here is the carrying case. Now, it's really your really personal opinion whether it's your decision whether you choose to buy a clear case because you bought a colorful phone and you just want to show off the color, or you buy a colored case because you just don't really care about the color of your phone. But I care about the color of showing off the color of my phone, so I bought a plastic carrying case to protect it. Oh, looks like it's going to be needing protecting from me too. So to put it in, you just simply insert it in to that groove, and then push in these sides to that groove. And then push them in one by one. And now you can see how it turns out in the case. And I also promised you a color comparison between another phone that's also in the same exact case. So this one's blue and this one's yellow. And you can really see the differences between them. Now, in my personal opinion, I prefer the yellow over the blue. But really, it's my personal opinion. And for the rest of this review, I will be using the blue one simply because the yellow one is not paired yet with another phone per se. So I'll be using the blue one to demonstrate everything. So we just keep the blue phone over here, and we move the yellow phone out. For the rest of this review, I have adjusted my camera so I can show you my full phone. So, for this part of the review, I'll be showing you the camera. And for help, I will be using my book. So, I'm just going to show you a few of the features of this 4K camera. You can see it's very 4K. Even the book doesn't even show that much detail. It looks so much like an actual movie is happening, like an actual painting. And you can actually see the dogs, the castle, everything in this. It's amazing. But we move on to portrait. Portrait camera, create a portrait with sharp subject around a beautifully blurred background. Yeah, we're not using that right now, but just showing you. And you can also do a panogram for pano. But it is a little hard to swipe between them. So it goes the wrong way. For videos, I don't know why, but on most of my Apple products, it just automatically zooms. So you can't exactly zoom out. Now, for slow-mo, same thing. You've got slow-mo like on other phones too. And you have time-lapse. But that's just photo. Now, you do get 4K video recording with this, just little pointer. And yeah, that's about it for the pictures. Let's move on to the sound. In terms of sound quality, it's pretty good, but I'm just going to show you it so you can see for yourself. And since it's basically wintertime, I'm going to be giving you a winter-themed song. So just listen closely. And yeah, that's about the sound quality. But since they're not continuing to package the new headphones, and you have to buy them separately because they don't want to fill up landfills, you can actually buy this little adapter from Amazon. And what you do is you take the adapter, you plug it into a normal headphone jack, and you can listen with your headphones while plugging it in using this adapter into your phone. So, like this. And that's basically sound quality. Now, let's go on to the size and weight. For the weight and size, I'd say this is a pretty big phone. Really close size to the iPhone 11, which of course is now a thing. It's heavier than maybe an older phone, maybe even a few newer phones, but of course that's sort of what's happening. They're getting really heavy nowadays. And it's a very slippery phone. Like if you put it in your pocket, it's like this, and there's a hole right here. It will slide out. It's very slippery. So when holding it, do take extreme caution because this is a very slippery phone. Now, let's move on to the battery life. Okay, so in terms of battery life, it's a very fast charging phone, so I don't think you'll have a big worry unless there's a power outage. But in most cases, you'd be pretty much fine just plugging it in for 30 minutes and then coming back to find it fully charged. Or mostly charged, moderately charged. Now I'm just going to move on to the screen because these are some pretty quick topics. The screen is very good. It looks really clear. I mean, the screen isn't really a big deal to me because, well, I'd be fine with an iPhone 6's screen, but with the more detail, it just looks better, looks cleaner, just looks nicer. So in terms of the screen, it's a very good screen. I don't know what they're calling it nowadays because I don't want to get too technical with this review, but it's very good, whatever they're doing. It looks so cool and detailed. In conclusion, I think these phones are a big win because if you want something like an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 12, but want it for a little cheaper price with a few less things that I'm not really that fussy about, I think this phone is perfect. It's not as expensive, but it's still got a lot of the modern day things that an iPhone 11 or a 12 would have. But it's not that big, but it's not too small either. And it's a good size, a little on the big side. It's got a very good screen. So yeah, it's a pretty nice phone. I'd give this phone maybe a 4.9 out of 5 because I can't exactly give anything a 5 unless it's absolutely perfect. Nothing perfect. But anyways, that's my review of the iPhone XR. Tell me in the comments down below what you think of this phone. And tell me if I should be reviewing some other pieces of technology.